So why do I hold both the S&P 500 and an all world? If you consider the fact that the all world is made up of 62% of the US, therefore there is obviously significant duplication as a result of doing so because you're investing into the US twice. I get this question a lot and I completely get the rationale around the question. Now, how we invest our money is completely up to us. And as I always say, for the most people, the best thing to do is just to pick an all world and deposit into it for years. Now, however, I believe in the S&P 500. I believe in the US. I believe in the growth that the potential has over the course of my investing career, which is decades. And historically, the S&P 500 has outperformed an all world. So I like to have a smaller allocation into the S&P 500. It's about 50% the size of the amount that I have in the all world. That does two things. It leverages that growth that potentially might happen within the US that I believe will happen. The other thing it does is if that growth doesn't happen, and it happens in another country becomes a superpower. China takes over. The UK, I don't mean to laugh, the UK becomes what it used to be and is an absolute powerhouse in the world of investing, and that becomes the superpower. Then I'm covered in my all world as a result of it. So it's a bit of a hedge. Some people are 100% into the S&P 500. If you ever read The Simple Path to Wealth by J.O. Collins, you by the end of that book, that's the only thing you'll want to buy, the S&P 500. But I want that diversification. With an all world, I get emerging markets. I get pretty much every country across the world covered. There's 6,500 stocks in there. The bad ones go out, the good ones come in. But that's just my approach. It might not be right for you.